Draymond, how much do you like to see the other guys take some pressure off Steph on the offensive end, the way Wiggins came out early and the way Jordan has been doing it lately?
It's great. Sorry about with Jordan. He continues to grow, and that growth is important. He's kind of getting to that point where he's taking better and better shots. He's starting to read the game better. And so, on a night like tonight where Steph didn't really have it going, you need those points and that aggressiveness. And so, we've kind of been building lineups around him and Steph, which is great. You keep one of those guys on the floor, and he was incredible. He was incredible tonight with his shot making and Wiggs, the aggression that he came out with. On both sides of the ball, he was aggressive on Fred, handling the ball, and he was aggressive attacking the rim and taking a shot. And it was a beautiful thing to watch. So we'll need that moving forward. Teams are going to key on Steph, as they always do. Steph won't continue to have nights like that, but teams are always going to key on him, and it's important for those guys to do that, to keep the defense honest and make them have to account for them as well.
Draymond, you guys have been so dominant to start the year. Are you surprised at how well it's all going?
I wouldn't necessarily say surprised that it's going well, but a little surprised that it's going as well, as fast as it is. And everyone talks about our schedule, which is, there's some truth to that. I think, we haven't had the toughest schedule in the world, but you can only play who they put out there in front of you. And I think regardless of who we playing, we're handling our business the way it should be handled. So I feel good about it. I know our team feel good about it. Got a lot of confident guys, and, we got to continue to get better, though. We got a long ways to go.
Draymond, when you guys are building these leads in games, it gives you some flexibility to try different player combinations. What do you think about that flexibility? And two, when Chose is on the court, do you ever squint at him and see Steph sometimes?
Well, Cheese is much shorter than Steph. I've been playing with Steph for quite a while, so I kind of always know where he is. But I think one thing we've always talked about is strength in number and depth. And last couple of years, we haven't had that depth. I think we have that depth back this year, and it's showing. A couple guys go out the lineup. Guys are stepping up. The other night, we had 4 guys out of the lineup. You had everyone stepping up. And so I think it is a testament to Bob and our front office, our ownership group, and putting the necessary tools and pieces in place to be successful. And you can rely on that depth. And, one thing about Steve is he's never going to let someone sit on the bench and rot. That's just not how he coaches. He's going to, at least every few games, make sure a guy get an opportunity to stay in it and know that their chance is coming. And I think that's been Steve since he came here. And it's not changing now, especially with the depth that we have. So, I think it's great that we can rely on that depth. I think it's great that you can kind of play with the lineups and see what lineups work best together, because it won't always be up 15 the whole game, up 20 the whole game. And so you need to know those lineups. If you're struggling offensively, which lineup you want to go to. If you're struggling defensively, which lineup you want to go to. If you're struggling rebounding, which lineup you want to go to. And so I think all that is beneficial, and building these leads and getting guys opportunities is important, because as we've seen now, you get these guys opportunity, they show what they can do, and then all of a sudden they're playing in real games and making plays and helping us win games. And so I think that's important, and we need to continue to build up on that.
On the same line, Draymond, you guys are 17 games in now, and I'm wondering if you have seen enough to sort of break down the potential for the second unit once everybody gets back.
I think the potential of the second unit is, number one, I think it's changing because it's, like I said, we've been playing with those lineups. So at first you obviously had Steph playing all of his minutes in the first quarter. And then over the course of the last 7 or 8 games or so, breaking those minutes up and seeing where he's at with that group and seeing where Jordan is with that group. You've seen some times where Wiggs is the guy in that group. And so I think we know what we have there. You know, it's no surprise what we have there at this point. We know exactly what we have. And, you know, I think that lineup is doing an incredible job all year. I mean, there's been games where, you know, you look at the plus-minus category, and I'm -6, Steph's -7, and Belly, Otto, GP1, you know, D-League, those guys are +18. And so I think that is a testament to the depth that we have. And, you know, we're going to continue to rely on that, and they'll continue to produce the way they have.